Hi guys, happy Valentine's Day. So I stayed up late just so I could wait for this to come out, and then I just let it, I guess, download, and then I slept for like maybe a few hours. And I already played like the first half, which is basically the demo, so I could always just leave the link to the description or like on the video if you want to go check that out first. And so yeah, I already have basically I chose the same answers that I chose in the other playthrough, and we left off in the last video or last part of the demo was that your friends had come over, or actually the main character's friends, in my case my friends, but you know, whatever. And then they're like, who are these people? And then you're like, oh crap, what am I supposed to say? And basically now you have a choice. And no, I have not gotten any further than this, so let's see how this goes. This is going to be like completely blind. And hopefully the quality will be okay. If not, I can always go back and fix it. Alright. They're visitors.
Then why did one of them open the door?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It was no use. There was no time to lie to them. I felt helpless. Then I felt a hand on my shoulder and felt the tension in my body almost fade away. I turned my head to see James smile at me before stepping in front of me.
We must apologize, ladies. We know this situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
I stared at James wide-eyed. Was he going to tell them who they were? Everything seemed surreal. Before I knew it, blah blah. I'm tired. I'm sorry if I can't talk right now, and my voice sounds all crappy. Before I knew it, I was led to the dining room along with Suzu and Naomi, who sat across from their confused gazes. Oh, okay. As Naomi and Suzu sat down, Eric and Matthew placed their untouched plates of food in front of them, surprising their guests.
Whoa, this looks amazing!
That was really sweet of them.
Thank you!
Actually, why couldn't she say, like, oh yeah, these are servants from my grandpa's, like, place. He just caught them, right? That'd have been so easier. So much easier to just say, but hey, whatever. I don't even know if they believe me.
Our pleasure, ladies. We hope you enjoy your meals.
I'm watching you, Eric.
Make sure you dig in!
I looked at Naomi and Suzu as they began to eat, visibly enjoying every bite they placed in their mouth. Hopefully the food would ease their minds for whatever James wanted to reveal. As Naomi and Suzu ate their impromptu meals, James and the other boys stood behind my chair, making me grow more red in the face.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
Well, you see, Gently, James placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food. As I began to eat, he spoke to Naomi and Suzu.
We are Miss Anderson's house servants.
Right?
We were hired by her late grandfather to help around the mansion, but since he has passed, we now assist Miss Anderson with living on her own.
I am so smart. Thank you, James. Thank you. Thank you. Clueless main character, right?
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
But why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work, so she lets us wear casual clothes.
That kind of makes it sound like I have a thing for servants to look like they're not servants. Alright.
Yeah, something like that.
We're sorry if we made the situation awkward earlier.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants. It would be very hard to explain after just a day.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing. Since it's the weekend and all, usually we hang out and just chill.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
Noted.
There's an arcade?
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
So smooth. Matthew, you are adorable.
Huh? Preparing for what?
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
And by soon, they mean tonight. Oh, my voice sounds so awful right now. I'm sorry. Where's my cutesy voice? It's not there. I don't have a cutesy voice in the morning. I'm tired. But I'm gonna play this because I've been waiting.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
This housewarming thing is more important.
Oh, right. You just want to look at all my eye candy.
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
Oh, do I have to choose?
Seriously?
Sam, not now.
Well, I wanted to help out, but at the same time, I wanted to go out with my friends. James gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be okay. I had to make a decision. I'm gonna blow off my friends. I feel such like an awful friend.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Besides, it is my housewarming party. I should help out too.
Want us to help out as well?
I think we got it all taken care of. Thanks, though, girls.
All right, we'll head on out then so we're not in the way.
Oh, I feel so awful. I kicked them out. Oh, I feel so awful. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. I'll hang out with you guys soon.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party tonight.
Thank you. I led them back into the lobby and walked them to the doors, opening it for them with a thankful smile. They both gave me hugs before walking out to Naomi's car, which was parked in the driveway. And with that, they left. I was happy that they wanted to help, but I had to do this on my own. It was not their work, so I didn't want to force it on them just because they were my best friends. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and we had to do all we could to make everything right. We sat down and talked about what we needed to happen before the party started that night. Each guy had been assigned a different part of the party to do, and right after lunch we began to work. Since everything was taken care of by at least one incubus, James told me I could assist one of us. The question was, who? Oh, this is such a hard choice. But, I'm gonna go with Damien, because that's what I said I was gonna do. Damien, then Matthew, or Matthew, I don't know, Matthew or Damien. Actually, I'm more interested in what Damien's doing. I stayed in the lobby with Damien, who nodded to me and passed me a dust cloth.
We have to dust off the railings and other surfaces before we mop the floor. Is that okay?
I nodded and rolled up my sleeves, climbing the steps of the staircase. Easy as cake. Both Damien and I began to climb the top of the stairs, wiping the dust off the railings as we went. However, a silly idea came to my mind. I looked over to Damien, wondering if he could read what I was thinking. As I expected, Damien looked over in a slight surprise before giving me a slightly concerned look. What am I thinking?
What if you get hurt?
Going down the stair, sliding down. Yeah, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. I did it all the time as a kid. Damien stared at the rail and thought. My mind began to wander to how much fun my idea was, hoping my thoughts would convince him. Damien sighed softly before smirking slightly and nodding. Woo! I quickened my pace on the rail, dusting as quickly as I could as I got to the top. Damien followed quickly behind on the opposite side until we both were at the top of the stairs. We both then jumped up and sat on the top of the rails, sliding down each other like a roller coaster. Like each side like a roller coaster. Bleh. There were a lot of thoughts on the execution, but not much to stopping. Oh crap, we're gonna die.
Watch out!
Whoa! Our brakes had become us slamming into each other and landing on the floor. Him on top of me. Ah, cliche. I stared up at him in surprise as he looked down at me in concern. Neither of us knew what to say. Psh, just laugh. Yeah! Oh, I'm doing so good. So good. I started to laugh. I didn't know why, but I couldn't control myself. I closed my eyes and laughed in pure enjoyment of what had just happened. Damien began to laugh as well, smiling widely as well. Both of us ended up laughing on the floor. Damien rolled off me and held his stomach as I held mine. We were both completely engulfed in joy.
You were right. That was fun.
That was so cute. See, I told you. Both of us curled into ourselves, facing each other in laughter before we looked at each other with smiles. However, Damien's face softened as his laughter slowly died. He smiled with happiness in his eyes and a blush across his face. Aww. Oh, I stared in surprise, my face turning red in return, but my mind going blank. I couldn't stop staring at Damien's smile. Something about him was just completely charming. His eyes had a mixture of happiness and a small bit of yearning. Enough with the yearning. Soon, though, Damien stood up and reached a hand down to me, breaking my silent thoughts.
Come on. We need to keep cleaning.
Aww, alright. I slowly nodded before standing and continuing to clean alongside him. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners and the executives of the Anderson company to show me off. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted for my party. I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance where I could see my parents as a woman. It was my test to see if I really was ready to live on my own. Well, not truly. I had the incubi to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me or my mom helping me through living alone. A knock on my door broke my thoughts, surprising me. Who is it?
Hey, are you okay in there? Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
Alright. Well, I'm ready, but...
But what? I'm sure you look fine, Anderson. Just come on out.
Alright. Oh, that's such a cute dress. I love their dress. I also like Naomi's dress. And I like Suzu's jacket and little necklace. It's cute. As soon as I opened the door to hall, I watched as Naomi's and Suzu's faces turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares. Awesome. What?
Dude, you look hot.
Yeah, you look amazing. Where did you get that dress?
I've had it for a while. I've just never had a chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now. Ooh, they look all classy. I stepped out of my room and closed my bedroom door behind them. As I walked down the hall to the grand lobby, the incubi stood waiting for me at the bottom, all dressed to the nines as proper servants. Where did they even get the clothes? They go shopping or something?
Whoa! They really know how to dress well, don't they?
Yeah. I was slightly taken aback on how great the boys looked in uniform. Each had the poise of a perfect gentleman, even Sam. I slowly began to climb down the steps with Susan and Naomi behind me. The boys watched as I descended the staircase one step at a time, like knights waiting for their princess. I felt my face slightly flush, but I quickly shook my head to try and regain my thoughts. As I reached the last step, James offered his hand out to me and walked me down the final step. smiling. And that's where I'll leave it off for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!